As a kid, Star Wars was my favorite movie franchise. I liked it more than Marvel, more than DC, more than Lord of the Rings, and more than Harry Potter. I was obsessed with the Star Wars franchise, and can you blame me? It had six banger films: The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. These films were exciting films with great stories, great soundtracks, great action, and a unique universe. So imagine how excited I was when I heard that they were making a seventh. I was thinking about how great it was that there was about to be another film in my favorite movie franchise. More stories to be told, more soundtracks to be played, more action. But oh, how wrong I was. After seeing the new Star Wars movie, I was already disappointed. The film was just a worse remake of A New Hope. It was an insulting remake at that. They had Rey, which was rip-off Luke on the planet of Jakku, which is rip-off Tatooine, and then the film Finn, comes in, who was rip-off Han Solo, and then they go and have a rip-off version of New Hope, and just a insulting film. The plot was forgettable, and the protagonist is so unlikable that they make you hope the antagonists win. Then Disney decided that they were going to make two more films and make this into a trilogy, and somehow they made the next film even worse than the one before it. The sequels really put me off Star Wars for a while. Then came out Rogue One, and everyone's hoping Disney was restored for some reason. I hadn't seen the film till about last year, but for some reason everyone thought that Disney had a chance at making good Star Wars movies. And after seeing the film, the only good scene in the entire movie was the Vader hallway scene, which basically carried the entire movie. But without that scene, the film is just okay. And with the scene, the film is just okay. There's nothing to dislike, but it just wasn't that good. That one Vader scene being so good just makes the rest of the film just look really bad in comparison, because it's just nowhere near as cool as that one scene. But people had hope, and for some reason, so did I. Then we got another letdown in the Han Solo film, which was just awful. The whole point of Han Solo's character is that you don't know his origins. He just comes out, shoots guys, and he's just cool. But yeah, they made an origin story. 'Cause why not? Money, right? Then out comes The Mandalorian, and people were suddenly excited for Star Wars again. And to be fair, it was pretty good. It got kind of old as you watched more of it, but it had restored my hope in Star Wars by this point. And when the Boba Fett show came out, I was kind of looking forward to it, to be honest. Unfortunately, Boba Fett was yet again another disappointment. The first couple episodes were actually really good in my opinion, but it just became the Mandalorian side quest for the rest of the show. For one of the 7 episodes, Boba Fett wasn't even in the entire episode, and for the next one, he had about 10 seconds of screen time with no lines. He took a back seat in his own show, and this was just a sign of things to come, because then we got the Kenobi show. And yet again, I made the foolish mistake of being excited for Disney Star Wars. The whole point of this show was just so that Disney could add the character of Reva and pretend that she's Batman and that she can just survive lightsaber attacks like it's getting hit in the face by a spoon. And of course they had the scenes where full-grown men couldn't catch child Leia, because why would they be able to? The whole show was pointless, and it only took away from the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Leia as well. And after this, I just had it. It was the last straw. I decided after watching the Kenobi show that I was done watching any new Star Wars shows or movies again. I was just gonna stop. It used to be my favourite franchise, and it's still up there, but only the first 6 films. Those 6 films are Star Wars, and the rest are just sloppy fan films. If you believe this, you'll be a lot happier, and you'll have more time because you won't be watching the new Star Wars shows or whatever else they make. But that's it for this video, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.